Did someone say Beveragino? It's that time, everyone. Hello. Oh, Bruno's already in the house. Well done, Bruno. Welcome to all of you. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia. And I'm very excited because today we're going to be getting all romantic and doing a wedding card together. I had a request. I actually should find out who the person was that requested it. But I know it was fire. Look, was it an email? Was it a message? If you're the person that asked for wedding ideas, please speak now and say, hello, yes, that was me. Thank you, Kylie, for following through on my idea. Oh, good, Kylie Curry's here. I've got some show and tell from Kylie Curry. We've got some show and tell from a good friend of mine as well, Beck. Thank you, Beck. Oh, big hugs. And Chris, I saw you're here for the first time live as well. There's a few. If you're here live for the first time, say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from. I can see lots of hellos. Oh, Jessie Scott's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, Jessie. Jessie and I had fun. And Bruno, yesterday we went to the Victoria Markets. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a fantastic place. It really is. So much good food. Although we were very good, we didn't have any jam donuts yesterday, even though I really felt like it. I like that Jessie Scott said she could take the credit. Beck is her sister. So she's taking credit for Beck. Oh, that was good, Yvonne. Need to make some, but it wasn't me. Ah, good. Very nice. Well, lovely to see you all here. Please keep the comments going because Bruno's here watching everything. And today's date, in case you're watching the replay, here in Australia, we're in the future. It's the 26th of August. So if you're not in Australia, then you might think it's happening live. No, we're a day ahead of everyone else in the world other than New Zealand. Good to see you all. Oh, very nice. So we had some random act of kindness cards that we received this week, and it's been a little while since I've shown you some of our random act of kindness cards. We usually put them on our Instagram. So if you're not following our Instagram, please go and do that. On YouTube, I will pop up an Instagram link here. And I actually need to open up the Facebook comments as well, see who's over on Facebook to say hello to. Just in case we miss our Facebook peeps. Oh, yeah, the comments haven't come up from Facebook yet. Oh, here they are. Jane, Judy, Katrina, Deborah, Donna. Oh, lovely to see you all over on Facebook as well as on YouTube. It's good having the dual running. I think it's working very well. The only sad thing is I can't really have any links over on Facebook. It's a bit, doesn't like links very much. So if you're on Facebook and you need any of the links to any of the things that I talk about, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, send an email, go, where do I get the link for this? Please help me. Yes. Yes, celebration started earlier but ends sooner. Very true. So I've given you the Instagram link over on YouTube. So definitely go and check that out because I have little snippets and, you know, reminders of my lives and things like that. And I do want to do a little bit more over on there. I've just been really tired. I just wanted to watch some television instead of doing Instagram. Is that bad? I don't know. We'll call it self-care. I've been doing some self-care lately and taking a bit more time for me, which has been lovely. But I do need to up the ante a little bit, I think, creatively for you all. That would be really nice. So, yes, we are having a Stampin' Retreat in September, the end of September. Good question, Samantha. If you haven't signed up for the online Stamping Retreat, OSR, I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, you can do that on YouTube. I've got the link, and if you need the link and you're on Facebook, please let us know. OSR email notifications. So if you sign up, you may have already signed up from the last one, but just make sure you sign up again in case you haven't. Yes. So that will be exciting. Now, let me show you what goodies arrived today. So talking of pins, all the pins are back in stock. I don't know for how long, because it's been pretty crazy already, which is exciting. It's a good problem for us to have. We don't want to be sitting here on precious cargo. Look at this one. Little Trimmer's back in town. Welcome back, Trimmer. Also the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine that was almost out, but is well and truly back. And the other cool one is the stack of inks. Now, I've had a few demonstrators contact me and say, I'd really love it for my team, for like on stage or something like that, because we've got on stage coming up in November. So if you're one of those people that want to get some in bulk, please just contact us, because we have bulk prices, because we know that some of you do have teams, and we're happy to help you out with over a certain amount of pins. But if you get 4 or 8 even, you will get a discounted amount already, which is great value for even just a small amount. I think instead of being $10 per one, it's like $8.75 per pin. If you get 4 or 8 or what's the next one, 12, or just in multiples of 4. As long as you get them in multiples of 4, then you'll get the discount on the pins. So they're very exciting. Now, this week, yesterday, in fact, Kylie Curry, who's in our team, sent us these cool little embroidery hoops that have got this fancy material, and you can pop your pins on there. So I thought that's a really cool idea, because some have asked, what are you going to do with the pins? And I love this idea of being able to hang them somewhere in the craft room that we can see, that we really enjoy. And I just love that. I just think that's so cute to have all of your pins. So I'm going to transfer them over onto my little hoop. So thank you, Kylie. That's very, very sweet of you. She also made a gorgeous card, which I'm sure you're all going to be very inspired by. So you may not be able to see, oh, there we go. So that is the honeycomb die, a strip of designer series paper, and then that gorgeous sentiment at the bottom. Isn't that just gorgeous? Love, love, love. So that's a really simple but very, very elegant card. So thank you, Kylie. It's just gorgeous. You're very sweet. She's such a gifts girl. I love my gifts people, because I need to learn. I've practiced giving gifts. I'm not always the best at it, but I make it a work in progress. You know those friends that are really good at gift giving? Yeah, we've got to kind of step up for them, because they're just so good. Now, Vicky was another one. Vicky Knight, she sent a gorgeous, gorgeous rack and said, I hope you're feeling better, and because we got knocked out with the spicy cough. I'm still recovering, I feel like. But I just love how she's used this paper, that gorgeous, I think it's the rings. Anyway, I think it's the celebration. I call it the Rings of Fire, but I know it's not the Rings of Fire. You can all help me on the online to tell me which paper it is. Rings of Love, it's something rings. But this is gorgeous. Thank you so, so much for this gorgeous card, Vicky. Really great layout. I love that you've used some ribbon here and then tucked it in behind. Really pretty. So thank you very much for that, Vicky. Vicky's a fellow Australian. And then we also had some gorgeous cards given to us from our friend Beck. It's interesting with her story, because she was doing Stampin' Up probably 15 years ago, probably around the same time that I started. And yeah, she just sort of dropped out for a bit. She's got boys that she's raising and kids, and it's busy. But she's just got back into crafting again. And we do have that little lull, don't we? We all go through times of mojo. Where has it gone? ups and downs, and she's come back in a big way and has made some gorgeous cards for Bruno and I over the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun actually receiving cards from her again. It's like, oh, I'm getting back cards again. I'm so happy. I always have loved her cards, and to see her back crafting again in her happy place, it's just, yeah, the best. So this is what she came up with using our gorgeous hippo stamp set. It's a celebration stamp set, so you can get this one for free with every $90 purchase. And she's also got those dies as well, so that she can cut out that beautiful hippo ballerina. Look how perfectly coloured that ballerina is. Now, interestingly, I asked Beck last night, how did she do the reflection? Because everyone kind of has different ways of doing things. And I was very excited to hear a way that I didn't think of, because I would normally sort of go straight onto my silicone mat and use that. But she's done it on vellum and did it on the back of the vellum and then flipped it. Rings of love. Oh, is it rings of love? Someone's saying about the rings. But yes, I thought this was a genius idea. Put it on vellum and flip. How clever is that? So that's something new for me. I don't know if that's new for you, but I haven't tried that before. Now, she did use an old product that we may have to bring back. Can you see all that glitter on there? So it was like the heat and stick with the glitter. But you could probably just dump a whole lot of Wink of Stella on there and it would probably have that same feel. I know, it's the cutest hippo card ever, isn't it? She's so cute. And even that sentiment. Oh, you're the best. So thank you, Beck. That's my card. And even the envelope. Check out the envelope. Our little friends peeking through. I just think that's a really cute idea as well. Very smart. And then this one here was for Bruno. He just adored this one. It's so cute. And this is the one we're going to base our card on today. We're going to do a bit of a case of Beck today. It's the best way to say thank you and I loved your card is to case someone, right? It's to say you inspired me and now I'm going to case your card and make something very different out of this. We're going to make a wedding card out of this card, out of this little guy. Now, amazingly, if you look at the detail on here, she's got some gorgeous splatters on that vellum. She's got those raindrops. She's used embossing folder at the top. So it's a nice little like embossing end paper with the gold distress paper as like, you could use that piece as like ribbon. But I love that she's just used the paper as the join. And she's done glasses from the goggles, everyone. Because Bruno loves to wear glasses that have no actual lenses in them. He's always wanted glasses. He just thinks he looks really smart and funky. You're so hip. He thinks he's really hip with his glasses on. I mean, he does look very handsome with his glasses on, so I understand it. So Beck knows this, and she's popped on those black glasses that Bruno got from Typo or something on the hippo, and he's got his umbrella, and it's just super adorable. So if you haven't already collected your hippo, which we did see some people turn into cows, believe it or not, then they are a fantastic freebie to get before the end of this month. So you've only got probably like less than a week now, isn't it? Yeah, we've only got like 5 days. So yes, and the envelope is so cute. I know. And there is one more thing that arrived. There was another parcel here that I haven't opened. There's the envelope that she made with the glasses. And so she's actually, stuck those on. She's made the die cut and stuck it on the envelope. Super cute. Thank you, Beck. They are so adorable. Thank you, Kylie and Vicky Knight as well. We just love. Kylie Curry, oh, you're the cutest ever. We just adore you. Now, there was another one that we received all the way from overseas. Charlotte. Charlotte's here, isn't it? Oh, yes, Charlotte's here. She's going to be so excited. Did it come quicker than you expected? I haven't even opened it yet, Charlotte. I have no idea what you've put in here. Hopefully it's nothing personal because I'm about to open it up in front of all these watches. Hang on, I'll look at it down here first, just in case it's something private. I don't think we can share this. It's looking very crafty. Charlotte has stamped the envelope as well. Very nice, Charlotte. I'll just cut the top so that I don't cut through the beautiful stamping. I'm using my snips as like a letter opener. Have you ever done that? Use your snips as a letter opener. Who needs a letter opener when we've got snips? Now, this has come all the way from, I don't even know how to say it. Is it vermilion or vermilion? Vermilion, you probably say. Oh, this is looking a bit special. I'm seeing something a bit fancy here. I'm going to prepare it all so it's all ready to go. I think Bruno's going to be very impressed by this, Charlotte. This was actually a card. See, talking about being inspired by one another, Charlotte's been inspired by Bruno's card that he made, and look what she's done. Da, 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 da. I love it. I love receiving cards that have been inspired by something we've made on this channel. This is the coolest. Ah, so beautiful. I love, love, love this. I love this idea here. And she's added in this layer here. Bruno, did you want to have that? That's really cool. She's got a little peekaboo in there. That's a bit fancy. I love it. Thank you so much for getting the... Oh, you got the bridge fold card from us. That's right. Thank you, Charlotte. That's so beautiful. Are you impressed, Bruno? Oh, I can hear him walking.
I love it, Charlotte. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it cool? Have a look in real life, IRL.
Wow.
It's very cool. You didn't have that layer, did you? Did you have that layer there?
No.
No.
Yeah, but that was what we used to stiffen the...
Yes. But she's used it as like a way to...
Thank you. I love that, Charlotte. We're totally going to paste it in a blog. That is so... And what's the back... Like, is that paper or blended?
Paper.
On the back?
Yes. Oh, maybe it is blended, actually. Yes, it is blended.
Look
You've
at
done all that blending. And then the birdies. And I love that it's just this whole scene. Water, land. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Look at everyone. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I know. It's so much fun.
Thank you, Charlotte.
I'm glad you pulled this out, Bruno. Good timing. And Charlotte's here. And it's so easy to lift up the little tab there because you just can come in from the ocean and close it up and it goes flat. Isn't that the coolest card? I love that Bruno did that one. Oh, I love that we're all inspiring each other. Yay! Now, I do want to show you something else before we jump right in. Firstly, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this little tip because I was doing a craft class with some ladies recently in person. It was very exciting. And it's ombre paper. Oh, it is paper. Good. So none of them knew how to open our paper and they were very frustrated. Now you can get snips, of course, and go along in there inside, but sometimes it's a bit scary because if you get your snips and you accidentally hurt your cardstock, it's devastating. So this is my tip, my hot tip. Hopefully you learned something new today, but all I do is just pull in that corner and I just keep pulling it, keep teasing it until the cardstock actually creates a tear on its own. And then I pull. I just go, whee! And that opens up. And I mean, I don't know if your shrink wrap is the same in the US, but this is what it's like in Australia. And then the whole thing just peels off, just like so. So you don't need any tools or you don't need to get any scissors to this because that's a bit scary. Just sort of pull down, tease it, and it will rip for you. So just, an additional little tip for you all. It's just those little things that sometimes you're like, how do people do this? Oh, I'm always like wrecking my cardstock or something. Now, I'm going to flippy flip down so that we can do another unboxing together. Now, for those of you that aren't in Australia, I'm very sorry. This may be something you've seen before, or it may not have been, and now you're going to be really devastated that you missed out on this cool thing because this is new in Australia. I think this week, brand new. So let's have a look. Oh, good. You always have trouble with those packs. Good. I thought this could be really naff. People may know what to do, but some may not. So why not share? It's just one of those unspoken things we don't really talk about. So let's flip down here. So I have something really, really cool to show you. Let me just lift up my camera a little bit. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit skew with, but that should be good there. So what I have here is the Love This Memory Notebook Kit. Now, I know in the US and Canada, this went crazy. Now, if some of you have, it's a rip tip. If some of you have younger ones, I really feel like this is going to hit those young ones that maybe have never crafted before or are thinking about crafting. Maybe you've got some teenagers in the house, and I think that this is going to really, really suit this type of new crafter. So maybe you're watching and you're new to crafting. This might be a good place to start for you. I love with Stampin' Up! Kits because they have everything you need. So this is a really great place to start. And this is available now. I've put the link up already underneath in YouTube. Wow, I'm loving the colours already. I'm loving that stamp set already. Look at that. Oh, shake it off. I feel like a Taylor song. The best. Shake it off. That's going to be in my head all day now. High five. Start somewhere. Be beautiful. I love it. Smile every day. Life is cool. Shine on. Oh, they're really, really good. Yay! So what we can do, we've got an ink here, which is the Parakeet Party. And that's really handy that you get all the ink that you need. You get all the adhesives. And you can see here, so it comes with instructions. Now this one here, you can't do the same ripping technique, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it does work actually. Oh, my ripping technique even works for kits, everyone. That's a rip tip, as Yella would say. We're getting into the rip tips today. So I had instructions from Bruno that I can open this as long as I keep everything together. So I'm being very conscious to keep everything together because you just don't know with me where things are going to end up. So we've got, ooh, is this some washi? Ah, it is. That's like, what do you call it? Hologram, like a hologram. And that's some really cool tape there. I love tearing tape. It's so handy because you can get tape and just tear it. Now, what do we have in our little, oh, look at all these beautiful, this is so much fun. Tell you what, if you're in a bad day and you open this, you're going to be happy with all these colours. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, yes, yes. You can even do your own colouring on these ones and probably even a bit of stamping too on those ones. So put all your sentiments on there. And what else have we got? I just love these. Oh, they're one-sided too. That's so good because I always hate having to decide which side. It's always so distressing when you have to put glue on paper. And this is the actual notebook. Look at that fun hologram look to it. Oh, there's some more stickers here. Oh, oh, I'm loving it. Just keeps going. And this is the cool little notebook. But what would be really good, and I think something that a lot of people are doing, is using it as sort of your journaling. And you could put photos in here. You can use your washi tape to sort of stick it all down. So adorable. You could even have like little messages. I saw in here that one of these are a pocket. So you could have little mementos that you pop in. There it is there. So you can stick that down and that can have, look, it's got a little pocket in there that you can stick things in. You could probably put some little tickets or little mementos from a trip that you've done. Just love it. So yeah, just wanted to show you this one because this is actually available now. So if you live in Australia and maybe you're new to crafting or you're looking for something as a gift for young ones, Jessie's just said, I'm going to do this kit with a few young ones. She's got a few teenage girls that she's close to, so that would be a lot of fun just to get them crafting and get them having fun. I think it's really important for our young ones creatively to have a play. We've got to build up the next generation of crafters. Otherwise, this crafting fun thing is going to die. We don't want crafting to die. I'll be a little old lady going, back in my day, we used to have so much fun. We did this thing called handmade card making, and it was so good. I don't want it to be like dial-up or, you know, cassette tapes where they don't know what it is anymore. We want to be like records. Whenever it be cool or retro, bring it back again. Yes, a journal so you can write down crafting ideas. Oh, that'd be great. You could do so many different fun things with this. I think it would be awesome. Yeah, for on stage, you could put all your, like, do on. Oh, I love that idea, Caitlin. So for our on stage event that's coming up, we could put a little thing on the cover and then put all our photos, and oh, that would be lovely. Because it's so sad, we don't even print up our photos anymore. And, you know, it's so easy to print up photos now. You just, like, go online and then they come to your house. So you just choose the pictures you want, send it to them, done. In Australia, even Officeworks is so good. You just walk into the booths and it just, yeah, you do it straight away. So, yes, that would be great in yes, the leadership events this weekend. We're very sad we're missing it, to be honest. We're seeing everyone turn up in New Orleans and we're like, I wish I was there. But we're very happy for all of those that are having a great time. Please enjoy it. Oh, and even about Bible journaling. Good one, Vicky. Hi, Bruno.
Hi. Is that what? Do the instructions have any ideas?
Oh, yes. Let's have a look in the instructions. No, thank you. I don't know where the little. Oh, yeah, there it is. There. I like Bruno. He's an ideas man. Why would you look at Who looks at instructions? Why would you do that? Oh, yeah, there we go. So you can visualize it. It's a very good idea. So you've got photos and they've got that stuck down. They've got like little pieces of the Memories and More cards that you can sort of cut on the edge and stick down. Even just some of the pieces here, and you can do some journaling. This one here, they've got the photo stuck down directly onto the card, the Memories and More card. And look at that. My idea was exact. They've put tickets in there. Yes, in the little pocket. And then you've got the photos. So that's really, really fun and cool. And I love this one. It's got some so the stickers, you can journal on the stickers or write around the card. Really, really fun. Isn't that great? I just love everything about this whole little combo. And it tells you everything that you get in there. And you can see, oh, that's probably where I got it from because it's on the front cover. But yes, I love the background, having the photo, but then having the background piece of the Memories and More just sort of sticking out so that it all matches. And then you can write what it is and talk about it. So much fun. I really like that. So look out for that one. The link is just below. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I might do like a little Zoom get together or something where we sort of just sit and chat and put it together. Wouldn't that be fun? I'd love that. We've got a Crazy Crafters Zoom catch up tonight with Kayla Kayla Renee, and I'm very excited. So, Jessie, it's called, good question, I'll give you the exact name. It is called Mint Macaron Cardstock. No, that's not the one. It's the other piece of paper over here. Okay, I think I've got the right piece of paper. Love this memory notebook kit. And there's the number 160168. I had to look at that twice there. 160168. So it's only while stocks last here in Australia, so don't delay if it's something that you think, yes, I'm totally going to use that. Don't wait, because you'll kick yourself if you miss out. You'll be like, oh, but I thought there would be so many of them left over in October. So I'm going to have a bit of a play today with, I just felt like, what paper do we have that vibes wedding? And I felt like Textured Chic was the winner. Bit of Textured Chic paper, which I will show you here how gorgeous this paper is. So this is in our annual catalogue, Textured Chic, or you may want to call it Textured Chic, if you like. Whatever you like, whatever floats your boat. So absolutely gorgeous. I just thought everything about this screams luxe and gorgeousness, and particularly the gold ones. It's like, oh yes, please, we need a little bit of gold in our life. And this side, and I just love that one. I knew straight away, I'm like, oh, I'm totally using that one. But even this side's really pretty. I hate it when both sides are really good. It's good when one side you're like, no, definitely won't be using that side. But when both are up in question, makes it very, very difficult to choose between the two. And then the other product that I've got here that I'm using today is the Distressed Gold paper. And I'm not sure how many sheets. I think it might be 2 or 3 sheets that you get in the pack, but don't quote me on that. I'll have a look in a moment. But it's fantastic paper. I've used this quite a bit, so I've got lots of little pieces in here. But really, really beautiful, and I loved seeing it on Beck's cards, so she's inspired me to sort of do a combo of these two, which is great. And I'm actually going to highlight another new product that's coming out on, when's the first? Thursday. Yeah, in about a week's time. We have brand new dies that are coming out. So these aren't available just yet. They are to demonstrators. That's how I've got my hot little hands on them. But they are absolutely gorgeous. I just got 3 of them, but there's actually 5 available. So if you want to have a look at these, definitely check them out because they go with the Apple Blossom, which is this one here. Finally have dies with that. So that's an annual catalogue stamp set, and they've brought out some dies to go with it. So if you don't have this stamp set, you can actually bundle this starting from the 1st. So keep an eye out for that. 1st of September. What even? I was like, is it the 1st of August? No, 1st of September. And the waterfall, Bruno has done the most amazing card using this for the online stamping retreat, because it's one of the ones that, yeah, it's sort of hidden a bit, so definitely look out for that one. Now, the other one has decided to go for a walkabout, and I have no clue where it is, and I need it for my project today. So it better show up. It's like, where have you disappeared to, little one? And I've got them all stacked up so nice, everyone. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to do so well today because I'm so organised. I can never speak too soon, people, because when I think I'm organised, that's when I'm not. It's just who I am. I can't hide it. I can't pretend to be organised. Now, I do want to show you a couple of ideas here as well. Oh, I found them. Good. Phew. Crisis averted, everyone. I knew they'd be in the set. So that's the other one. the fresh cut stems. And this is what we're using today. And this one matches the fresh cut flowers. I did.
Oh, good.
Yes, it was on my chair in the wrong spot. So we're going to be using this gorgeous flower here and doing a little bit of colouring. And very exciting news is that it fits in the mini. So that's a bit exciting. We're also going to be playing with my dear friend Lisa's $1 Million bundle. So if you haven't had a play of this one yet, definitely pull this out, because the cool thing about this one, and you can go to Lisa's page. I'll actually put the link up. She's got like downloads and things like that, and it has a link to all of these, sort of like a guide of how to use each one of the dies, because it's quite hard to distinguish what the dies are, because this is a little bit smaller. So it's like you're trying to line it up. You're like, why is this not lining up? Well, because this is at 80%. So it was just a little bit more difficult to sort of figure out what die goes with what. But in typical Lisa form, she has been very organised and made it very easy for us to cut out those amazing sentiments. And what I love is it's that sort of look of using snips really closely to the sentiment, but it does it for you. So we're going to have a play, and I'll show you some cool things you can do with this one today. To me, this is just a must-have bundle, because if you love sentiments, I mean, who doesn't love sentiments? I love having a lot of different types and a lot of different looks too. So I'm going to have a bit of a beveragino. What's everyone drinking today? Deirdre? Oh, good. She's been shopping. Hi, Kenzie. Don't forget the QR code on the back. I like that, Megan. Hi, Lena. I love that. I'm here. Hi, Lena. And big shout out to all of our friendly stalkers in the background. I know there's a few of you just watching, and you just watch the replays. We love you, people. We love you, friendly stalkers in the background. We know there's a few of you just, having a beveragino and watching us on TV or on your iPad in bed, hopefully. I was like, Tammy, water? What? What are you talking? Oh, what are you drinking today? Oh, there's lots of water, girls. Well done. Yes, Kenzie, I'm strong coffee too. A black coffee. So let's have some fun here, peeps. Let's do some crafting, and hopefully I'll show you a couple of new things with these beautiful products. But like I said, you can get the fresh cut flower stems, which I think this bundle here will be the most popular of all of them. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited that we can cut this out. And this is from the annual catalogue, so I think it's really important to get the dies, because this is going to be around at least till next year, and it could even go over in the next catalogue. And if you don't have the dies, you'll be kicking yourself. Like, what? Oh, hello, Jennifer. I love a little friendly stalker. Be a little more friendly and click the thumbs up button. Yeah, you can do that. You can still be a friendly stalker and click the thumbs up. I love that. I love people who are pretending to work but really watching. Is that I'm trying to guess who this is. I reckon it's Shirley. Shh. Shirley, is that you? Shh. I won't tell anyone. No one's going to know. Just us. We'll keep it secret between all of us. Now, I was really unsure whether to go for mint macaron base or the blushing bride base. I was like tossing and turning as to what is going to look best. What do you all think? Should we go mint macaron? Oh, that does look lovely. Or the blushing bride for this card today. We could go neutral. We could even do like a Sahara sand or a... I do like something being quite strong. Oh, there's another friendly stalker. Hi, Joanne. Oh, I love all you friendly stalkers. I think that's what I probably would do to do a bit of friendly stalking. Because you don't always, you don't necessarily always chat. Although, what am I talking about? I'm always right up in the middle of everything going, Kylie, stop commenting so much. So if you ever tell yourself, stop commenting so much, please keep commenting. You know I love it. That's really hot too. That would pop with the black. But I think I'm vibing more of the, we want it to be soft and romantic. Ooh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? That sort of brought out the naturalness of it all. Maybe we're going to do a crumb cake, people. I think we are. I think I'm vibing crumb cake. I'm shocked to my core. A few of you have said, oh, blushing bride. Mint macaron, blushing bride. What do we think of the crumb cake? Brito thinks crummers too. Oh, hello, Kathy. Hi, friendly stalker. You know I love friendly stalkers. We just want to shout out to all of you that don't comment, but we know you're watching out there. We're connecting with you even though we don't know you're there. Not bad. Oh, I'm glad you like your pins, Lena. Oh, it's good. I stopped for a few weeks, but my inside voice got out again. I love it, Susan. You're changing to crumb cake, Kerry? Yeah, I think it's really elegant and pretty. And we're going to put some basic white, just a really small amount, just around the edge. I think it's going to look really nice. Yeah, I think the crumb cake, because it's like, it feels like this is fighting. And remember, we've also got the flower to put on as well. So the flower's going to bring some colour. I really don't mind this, though. I think that this would still be an absolute winner. But the crumb cake just, I don't know, it just feels romantic to me. I feel all soft and mushy on the inside. So let's do a choppy chop here. So you just cut your cardstock when you get it from Stampin' Up. You want to just cut it in half. You can either cut it in half this way or you can cut it in half this way. Whatever you prefer. If you cut it in half this way, your card's going to open up like a normal card, like this. But I cut it this way and then it opens up this way. So it's totally up to you. I like cutting it like this because it's good for my pictures. When I'm doing the pictures, then I can show the sneaky bit on the inside because I like to decorate the inside of my card. And it just, I don't know, it sits nicely, it frames nicely when I take my pictures. But you do not have to do it this way. You can do it the other way. So see how it opens that way. So people get a little bit confused. You can see them going, what's going on here? Cards don't normally open this way. But, you know, we'll train them. We'll teach them. Now, with this paper here, you're going to get 2 out of this. So I'm going to put the blushing bride at the bottom and the mint at the top because I figure with my flower that I'm going to have sort of the blushing bride at the top and more of the mint macaron leaves at the bottom, and it'll be a good sort of, I mean, it really wouldn't matter. You could do either. But, yeah, I just thought having the opposite will look really nice. So if we do, don't know, what did Beck do on hers? Did she do even? Let's have a look at Beck's. It looks like she's done even Steven, hasn't she? It does look very nice with it, like completely through the middle there. I do like that. So I'm going to do the white layer, which is, if you have our layers, our templates, it's the Poppy Parade measurement. So do your Poppy Parade. And then if you want to, we can even cut out our pieces here. So I'm going to cut out, although I won't be able to put that through the mini, but just an FYI, if you wanted to, if you weren't using a mini, you can pop that through and just make use of this piece here. I might just bring over my, I'm just such a, I can't waste things. Like once I've found a way to salvage something, or not waste something, I've got to, I just can't not do it. I was like, oh, you can do that later. I'm like, no, you're going to do it now, Kylie. Now I need to get the plates. I'll just flip that around. And these are very, very well used plates. Look at this one. I think this is the old one, but I can't find the other plate. This machine gets a lot of use. Oh, I think I'm missing a layer. Where are all my layers gone? The lovely Bruno's probably been putting things away for me. Oh, there we go. There's my fresher one. I should really let go and put that in the bin. Let it go. Let it go. Put your old, what are they called? Put your old skem plate in the bin. Let it go. It's like, what am I keeping that for? In case we have a shortage of skem plates. Why am I keeping it? There we go. So now we can layer, and we've utilised part of the inside of the layer. Isn't that a bit sneaky? I love it. And then it won't be so heavy too. So that's that one. But it does fit this circle die. By the way, this circle die comes from this one. Layering Circles. Beck reminded me to use it because it's got such cute, like that little scallop there is just gorgeous. Isn't that cute? Tiny, tiny, but it's the best. Now, we've got our circle, so that's going to go on top in the middle. I do want to get my card templates and work out what our next layer is. I think it's Flirty Flamingo for our, because we've got Poppy Parade is this layer. And, oh no, it's not Flirty, it's Melon Mambo. Yes, that's what we want, a really, really thin layer. So Melon Mambo is the next layer. And your base is either Gorgeous Grape if you want it to open traditionally. I don't know why I've got that one. Oh, that's the US one. I'm like, why does it not have a name on it? So Gorgeous Grape or Calypso. I've done Calypso as my base because it opens like that. But if you want the Gorgeous Grape, it opens like that. So I've done both measurements. So we're going to do something like this because it's a really, really thin, thin, thin border, which will be perfect. And we've cut out this. Now with the Melon Mambo, I want to cut these papers in half. But I've got a little bit of leeway, which is good. So I think if I do 4.9. I think that should work. 4.5. Yes, 4.9. So let's do some chopping because I want to be able to use both sides. I mean, ultimately you can just look at this and go, where is it? Oh yeah, it's actually lower. It's about there. Just eyeball it. Kylie, use your eyes. There we go. So now you've got 2 cards. Boom. Make 2 wedding cards, or make 1 wedding card and then do something else. Just not put a sentiment on there. But we're going to go like this. And this is going to be our guide of where to stick it, because we can stick this down and then we can stick this down. And then the cool thing is to see the bits that's missing in the middle. That's where we're going to put our strip. So it's all going to be very happy. So let's glue that down. I'm happy with that. Are you all happy with that? Oh no, Charlotte's scam has been packed up. Oh, scary. Couldn't live without my... Actually, I'll do it on here because I'm going to end up putting glue in this section here. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It'll just create a really big mess. And I should be like my friend Lisa and grab my silicone mat so that we don't get a mess everywhere. Isn't that clever? She's such a smarty pants, that woman. She's like, I'm just going to get my silicone mat so that we don't get any glue anywhere. I learn a lot from Lisa. She's very good. Very good teacher. Just move everything to the side out of the view here. So you're just seeing what you need to see. I think we're going to be all right, actually. I think I'm going to be a rebel and do it all the way across. Because I can, because I've got the silicone mat. And wipe it off afterwards. Because I want the wiggle room. So just line it up at the bottom and the sides. And do the same with this one. Try not to look at the join, but look at where it's sitting on your layer. Beautiful. And I'll just make sure that it is actually looking right on here. Yes, that's fitting perfectly on there. And then we just put our little guy here. So I want to sort of make sure that this is sitting, the glue is actually on the top and the bottom. And if you really wanted to, if you can't sort of get the fine lines, you can just do little dots with the Tombow. It's really good if you can't control it perfectly with a straight line like that. Then just come in with little dots. It's a really great glue. We love our green glue. And then line that up. I've already cut this beforehand, of course. Ready to go. And so because we've put it on the silicone mat, it's not going to stick. Isn't that the best? Silicone mat is so cool, but you do want to wipe that. I wish I had baby wipes, actually. I need to put that on my shopping order. I do have some antibacterial wipes here, so we'll just use that straight away. So that we can take off that glue and then it won't stay there and get all tacky and disgusting. And then Bruno will be really proud of me because I've cleaned the silicone mat right away. Yes, it's a first, everyone. It's a first. Don't fall off your chairs, everyone. I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing a tidy. And then just come in with a tissue just to wipe that down. It's like no one was ever here. Look at that. I was never here. I never touched this silicone mat. But yes, baby wipes and tissues are a must-have in my room because I'm so good at making a mess. Now, the other thing that I do want to cut out, I'm going to stick this directly to our card base because I feel that we're going to make the flower the hero of the story here. So we'll pop that down and then we can start working on our gorgeous fresh cut flower. So again, just line it up. And the best thing about green glue is the ability to go wiggle, 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 wiggle. I always wondered how people got perfectly straight measured, especially in these thin ones. I'm like, how did they line it up? Green glue. Isn't it a pretty card front? We're starting off well, aren't we? Even if we just went from there and then you put a sentiment. Perfect. Could put a sentiment here. Done. It's gorgeous. But we're going to just step it up a little bit more, aren't we? So we're going to put that in the middle, like Beck's gorgeous card here. And you don't necessarily have to use, we could even use a different colour if we wanted to, after all of that. That would be typical of Kylie. Let's change it. It's my prerogative. We could go really fancy. We could put the gold distress. Do you think that would look good? The best way to find out, I do have a piece here. Will it be big enough? Or maybe, ooh, just big enough. But I do have another piece there if we need it. Look at that. It's like just on the cusp. But what we'll do is we'll do our flower first and then we can compare them all. We'll just sit it on top of each other and we can work out what looks the best together. We can make decisions together. So, fresh cut. What outside colour are we going to do? I'm vibing. I was going to do the memento, but I think it would be really nice with sort of a natural colour. So maybe we do crumb cake on this. Because I think the black will be too much and it doesn't really go with anything. Sorry, that was a block falling. It doesn't really, match anything. So I think the crumb cake is actually going to make more sense. Or maybe earliest, no, I think the crumb cake. I mean, I've got early espresso, but I think that will, like, it's more of that tone, but it's still very dark. I think we're better off with a lighter neutral colour than going for like a darker. Because I think the espresso will do the same thing. Let's have a look here. Let's see what this baby, does it fit that way? No. See what this baby looks like. Oh, so pretty. I think that looks really good. You see that? So gorgeous, isn't it? So what we can do, we could either colour it now or we can cut it now. I think we might cut it and then I'll sort of know where our boundaries are and how I'm going to colour it. Because I was thinking of doing sponging. Use my sponge dauber, and I might do that for the bigger flowers. But then for the leaves, I might use our blender pen because some of you probably haven't had a play with the blender pens. Not to be confused with the blends, but the blender pens are actually a really great tool if you don't have them in your repertoire. So I'm going to, and yes, I'm one of those people that in order to use my mini, I cut down. I know it's weird, but I do it. It makes no sense, but it does to me, okay? Because I want to use my mini, and I'm happy to snip to make sure that that happens. Because he's so cute, and I love him, and I want him to get used. Because he's adorable. And I actually genuinely am shocked how much I use my mini. Genuinely. I really thought, Bruno said to me, and a lot of you know this story, but Bruno said to me, why would you all get a mini? What's wrong with the other big one? Just use the big one. What's the point? And I said, we want to look at it, and we love everything in mini. Everything in mini is so cute. Like, look at babies. They're so cute. Look at baby animals. They're so cute. Everything in mini is gorgeous. That's why I said to myself, I think we need little mini pins of all of our products. That's where I got this idea from. I'm like, yeah, we do love everything in mini, don't we? Everything has to be mini. Now, I somehow... Oh, there it is, my Post-it. My sticky stuff. What are you doing over there, sticky stuff? You should be back in the top drawer. So I like to use this Post-it note. We learnt this from Lisa. Post-it. I think we got it on Amazon. I really need to get my Amazon affiliates all set up properly, but we do have an affiliate store. So that, you know, you're going to go shopping anyway. May as well use our link. Why not? Okay, so I think that's lined up. Happy. I probably did a bit big, but anyway, no harm done. And that seems to be very happy. I was going to do another one up the top, but looks good. Now, I use the light grey. I prefer this for pushing through because some had issues with it going through and they were stacking it, but I prefer this one, which is actually the embossing folder one, but I prefer it. The only time it hasn't worked is probably more detailed dies, but yeah, this one seems okay. Let's have a look. You be the judge. Has it worked? Yes, it's worked. Look at that. So what I love about this die, there is no way I'm snipping that. There is no way I can get in those little... So that this is, to me, this is the must-have dies to get. On the 1st. That's your order on the 1st. Have it ready to go. Have your car. Do a wish list. Actually, I'll have to show you how you can do the wish list because it's very handy. Now, we could do a few things here. We could leave it blank even, right? And have really fancy metallic behind and sort of make that the hero. Or we could just do bring in a little tight, like we're not going to go crazy, but just bring in a little bit of that blushing bride. I'm just going to use the sponging and a little bit of that mint macaron. Oh, there's another one here that needs to come out. How exciting. I love this die. Stinking amazing. It's going to be perfect using it with the metallic. Yeah, we're going to use metallic because I just feel like on here, like although it's good, it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit disappearing-y. It's just maybe doing what Beck did. She put vellum. I think maybe putting some vellum behind might sort of soften that, make that look very romantic. But totally up to you. I'm a bit of a bold girl, so I think I'm going to go bold and go metallic. Go bold or go home. No, you can do whatever you like. But I feel like going bold today. And I really want to use this metallic paper. It's the sort of paper that we go, but it's too beautiful. I can't use it because I'll run out. Buy more, people. I give you permission. Just buy more. I've said you can buy more. I'm the voice in your head. Just go buy more. Get another pack. I think Charlotte said she bought 2 packs. Now, I'm a little bit scared here. This is like living on the edge. But if I if I muck this up, it's going to be okay. I'll still be able to use the leftover. The leftover jojoba from October. So, Are we there? I think so. Let's lock it in, Eddie. We can do it. I'm confident. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, did I get the whole inside? Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, I did it. I was very worried I would have got an edge here, but I think I just missed it by the tiniest of millimeters. Be very careful just in case. Oh, did I bend it there? That's all right. We'll forgive you, little one. Put that with my mini so I don't lose them, because you know what I'm like, everyone. So now we've got this one cut out. So we're going to raise this so that this, and we're also going to use the scallop edge. I'm going to use the crumb cake behind there. So let's do that just so that we can get a really good idea of what this baby looks like. And yes, I'm going to use my snips again. Actually, I can use my trimmer. Let me just get my trimmer. Handy little trimmer. Why not? That's what it's here for. There we go. Does that look about right? Yes. And the width of the mini is about 3 inches. That's the biggest you can do. What have I done? Surely it's a little bit bigger because it did fit in there. Anyway, we'll use that for something else. Maybe we'll do... what size have we got of the plates? Oh, it's 3.5. Oh, silly Billy. You're a silly Billy Kylie Bertucci. Just do 3.5. Okay. And I'll actually keep, I think I might do a crumb cake sentiment. Oh, yes, I didn't think about what colour we were going to do our sentiment on there. So let's see what this beautiful scallop looks like when we do this. I love layering like this. It's so pretty. Such beautiful paper, isn't it? So pretty. And I love it. I looked at it and I thought, yes, this is totally wedding paper. Had wedding written all over it. Yes, all the golds and I haven't even shown you the embellishments we're going to use yet, because we've got the most amazing gold embellishments that are just crying to be on this card. They're like, I was made to be on this card. This is my card. Ooh, people. Look at that. See, doesn't that frame that just so nicely? Because I was like, oh, I don't know, it's okay. But I think that that's just framed that so beautifully. But I am going to give you an option because, you know, that's what I do. I'm the options girl, so that you can see my creative process IRL in real life. This is for reals, peeps. Really real. So I want to give you the choice of either the crumb cake or the basic white. What are we going to choose? Oh no, we've got a little spammer. Quick, let's get him out of here. Ready? Hide user on this channel. I think that's all. Get rid of them. Ah, yes, did it. Pew pew. Go away, you spammer. Stella! Hello, Stella. How are you? Here we go. What are we going to choose? Crumb cake or basic white? So here's the basic white, everyone. Moment of truth. Let me move everything out of the way so we can make a proper decision here. Oh, basic white. Let's zoom in for you so you can really get a good look. Basic white, and we're going to pop it up like that. And then we're going to have this, remember, and this is going to be popped up too. Or we could actually probably even put that down and pop that up. So what do you think, peeps? Are we going basic white scallop? And this is what I loved about Beck's card. It's just that little tiny little edge there, but it just, so elegant. Oh, you like the crumb cake, Kathy? Who's going for the basic white? Or who's going crumb cake? Because I've got the basic white here in this little layer, so I thought it kind of brings it out there. But the crumb cake is also very pretty. Let's do the basic white again so that you can all have a good look. And of course you can just replicate this card and do whatever you feel you like. Ooh, we've got another basic, ooh, another crumb cake. Ooh, crumb cake. Oh, it's looking like crumb cake. Ooh, ooh, pink. I love it, Joanne. I'm going to try it. Let's do it. Because we can. Let's do some blushing. Some BB. Bruno Bertucci. I think I've got some scrappy blushing right over here. Rather than open up a brand new one. Yes, I've got plenty. Plenty of scraps. I think the blushing will actually look really, really nice. Let's see. Let's let us sit this behind here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should do like a lighter because it's quite vibrant. Anyway, we'll give it a go. We'll compare the pair because that's the petal pink. So maybe the petal, because this seems a little bit like, I mean, it's very minimal what's going to be showing. Anyway, let's do both. Let's do petal pink and blushing. This is the true creative process, people. It's like we're allowed to change our minds at least 10 times. And it really, at the end of the day, it's really not going to make that much of a difference. But it's fun to work out what we like and go, yes, I have found the best option of all. It's a wedding card, so it needs to be very special, right? So let's cut our little pieces here. I think that's what we need. Yes. Make sure it's, yep. So, and then we can look at both and see what we like more. Oh, that's all right. We can just do it that way. Okay. Ooh, there's still people saying white. White does pop. I do like the crumb cake though. It's very lovely and delicious. But Joanne got me with the, it was Joanne that suggested it, wasn't it? Yes, Joanne said the pink. Okay, so we've got the blushing. And now we'll do the petal. Don't you love the mini? Sometimes I think if I had the big one, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a mental thing. But because this is just like, whee, and it's so little and it's just fun, I'm more than happy to just keep going. Whereas I'd be like, oh my goodness, it's too much to do. I'd be overwhelmed if I had to cut 2 more scallops. But I don't know what it is. Maybe because it doesn't weigh anything. It's just like, sure, I'll just pull that out. Okay, here we go. Petal pink. There's the petal with the gold. And here's the, ooh. What do we think? Blushing Bright, Petal Pink, Basic White, or Crumb Cake. It's very pretty. I think, really all of them are gorgeous. They really are. Lock them in. Crumb Cake. I'll look at the comments over on Facebook too. Blushing Bride or White. Oh, Christine likes Petal Pink. You still like the Crumb Cake, Deborah? Blushing Bride. Yes, I'm going to colour the flowers. Ooh, Blushing Bride for Elaine. Colour the flowers first and then decide. I like that idea, Kelly. I think that's a brilliant idea. Let's do that. Because we'll probably change our mind again. It's our prerogative. We're allowed to change our mind. It's what we do. And we do it well. So, let's get some Blushing Bride in here. And some mint macaron. And what we're going to do is some sponging. I do love to colour with the sponge daubers. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I have every colour sponge dauber. And we're going to go Blushing Bride because that's where it tells me in the corner here, Blushing Bride. And then I've got all of them. I have replaced them a couple of times. They probably need one more replacement. And we'll just dab that in there. And I know some people were having problems with their Blushing Bride, but this type of sponging is really good because it just, it's very subtle and just small. So you can just rub off a little bit and then just very, very lightly go into a circular motion because you don't want to go too heavy-handed. We just want a little whisper of blushing there. Isn't this fun? It's so easy too. It's like coloured. And we're purposely leaving quite a lot of white space. So you can see here we're going dark and then leaving lots of white. And then this one here. And that's it. Our flowers are coloured. Done. Ah, gorgeous. Want that to be a little bit. It's actually really good with this one. You don't need to stamp off because you've got the stamen there in the middle. You can make that darker and then come out. That's a really nice look. Now, the leaves, we could possibly do these ones with the sponge dauber. I think they'll fit okay. So I'll get the mint macaron, which is that one. And look, it's even at the bottom too. Minty. You're like, have I got the right one? Yes, you have. So again, we'll just give that a good dab and just make sure that it's coming off. Yes, good. And do a little zhuzh. I love it with the crumb cake outline. I think we chose very well with that. And that's it. Just little dabs. So it's a very subtle look, but I love the look of it. Now, what we could decide to do, we could leave the rest of them Or we can come in with a little bit of mint macaron, but I think it's good just to leave the rest. I think it looks really pretty just like that. Simple, elegant. I think that was an excellent idea. Who was the one that said? Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Do the flowers first. That was a very, very good idea, because then everything just fits together then. Then you can see the whole picture, not just part of the picture. And remember, this is going to be raised up a bit too. Okay, pick your colour. So this one here that's on there at the moment is the petal pink. Let's have a look at the white, basic white. Oh, hello, Julianne. First timer. We're doing lots of decision making here. Ooh, the gold embossing. What a great idea, Vicky. Yes. I'll show you the blushing bride. I love collaborating too, Kelly. It's so much fun. It's like those books, Choose Your Own Adventure. Which way are we going? A or B? I loved those books. I love Choose Your Own Adventure. Yeah, blushing bright. Blushing bright. There's the petal pink. White, crumb cake, white. Oh, we've got a lot of whites. White. Oh. I think white might be the winner. Crumb cake. Let's bring in the crumb cake. There's the crumb cake. They're all gorgeous, really. They all look gorgeous. All over on Facebook, we've got a few blushing brides and a few petal pinks. Oh my goodness. Hi, Cindy, over on Facebook. Hi. Yeah, the layers are gorgeous, aren't they? I think the white is the winner. Yes, the white. But it's good to have it all like together, because we're going to do it like so. Yeah, I think that does look very pretty, doesn't it? Look at that. Very, very pretty. I agree with you all. But whatever you've chosen, they're all gorgeous. So you're all correct. Bravo. Well done. We've done our decision. We're locking in white. Basic white. So let's stick that down. And because of the basic white, I actually think we can stick directly to the card rather than popping it up, because it has enough of it. It's holding its own. So it's like it doesn't need to be popped up. I want this to be the hero. So we're going to pop that up. And I really love that it's not everything coloured with the mint macaron. I really love, yeah, we've made the flower the hero. Now, if you did want to too, because that gold is quite full on, you could add a little bit of vellum if you just wanted to soften it a little bit, if you're not into that really like big, just like bold, distressed look. I'm okay with it because we're covering quite a bit of it, but the vellum will give it a totally different look. And you just would cut out the circle with the vellum and then just pop that on top. That's what's great about these dies. You know, it's going to be perfectly right. Now, I do have some mini dimensionals here. There we go. And some maxis. Some big and littles. So we'll pop those on. Thank you for your help, everyone. I love working with all of you. We're the best collaborators. I love how you said that. I love to collaborate. That was very good. I keep changing my mind. Yes. It's our prerogative as women, right? Change our minds. Now, we don't need too many because it is a flower after all. So, now something cool that Lisa does, because Lisa's very cool, is she gets her take your pick tool and she just lifts this up. Even your little minis it works on. And you just sort of go on a 45-degree angle and lift. And now they're all collected and they can go straight in the bin. It's actually a very cool tip. And you can just check that they're all off. Yep, all off. It works, a treat. Now, I think we'll go to this side because I'm going to put a sentiment here. So I want it to sort of gravitate to the left. And we've given it enough room to make a sentiment here. What are we thinking, people? I'd be so happy with this wedding card. If I was a bride, even though I'm not a pink girl, I'd be like, I'm loving this card. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. I've just popped the sponges back. Now, let's get our sentiment organised. I think I'm going to go for some white embossing on the crumb cake. That is a decision I'm very clear on. So we just really get that embossing buddy out. Give it some really good embossing because that will take all your static off. Then we're going to come in with our stamp set. And I'm thinking of doing... I had two decisions here to make. I think I'm going to do this one here. Congratulations. I think it's a really good one. I did actually really like this woohoo. I thought it's not something that you see on a wedding card. So if you're more like traditional, you could go congratulations. But I really love this woohoo. It's such a contradiction. There's the congratulations. Sorry, you're a little bit off the screen. But I just thought the woohoo is like so funny because it's like you don't expect it. You're like, why is this gorgeous card got woohoo on here? So you can insert your own personality in here. So I'm going to do both and we can have a look at both and have a bit of fun. So we've got woohoo is there. And remember that they're a little bit bigger. And congratulations. So with the congratulations one, I'm probably going to, I could probably go across here. Ooh, that would be really pretty across there. Or a little bit out. So that sits like so. And same with the woohoo. Just be you. What would you say to someone who's getting married? I would say, woohoo! Woohoo! That's very me. But that may not be you. So you do you. Still very hard. That's why I'm bashing it. Because it's full of a lot of powder. Now, I just like with my clear ones, I like to lie it flat on there so that it's facing the right way. And then I come in with my dirty block. And then I know that it's straight. Just a little tip. Tip for you. Because otherwise they can go a little bit crooked. We don't want crooked. Especially because we're going to be cutting out the sentiment with the amazing dies that come with this set. So there's our congratulations. Now we'll get our woohoo. Congrats on the outside woohoo and the inside. I love it. It's good to see a couple of them. And we can compare them both. And we'll get our basic white. Now, if you're working with a colour that's a little bit lighter, like this crumb cake, and you do the embossing and you're like, it's not as strong as I would like it to be, like it's not popping off the page as much as I'd like. Because say if you're doing embossing on basic black, for instance, it really pops. And it's like, wow, you can really see that embossing. So if you find you think, oh, I just want it to be a little bit more like popping off the page, what you can do is do some sponge daubering. So get your daubers out again. Now I'm going to use my handy little reverse tweezers here that come in the embossing kit. If you haven't got yourself the embossing tray and the kit and everything yet, please do that, because remember, it's not in the annual catalogue yet. It could move to the annual catalogue next year, but we don't know. So make sure that you're getting yourself this kit, because it's brilliant. No more burning my fingers. That's great. Drop you. Come here, little one. I do have to lift it. But then I can clip it. And this is actually like a, I forget what they said, like marble or something like that. So it does get hot, so just be careful. But it needs to withstand this heat. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to cut them out. Yay! Don't you love it? We don't have to use the trimmer, the scissors. So the congratulations, you can see because of Lisa's little guide there, we've got that one. And then I need the woohoo. I can't say woohoo without going woohoo. It doesn't make sense to just go woohoo. It's like Siri's messaging. Woohoo. That's how she would say it. She doesn't get the inflection right. And we'll bring in our little mini. So much fun. Little mini. It's been busy today. Haven't you, little one? So this is definitely going to need some tape, because we want this to stay right where it is. So I've got some here. We don't need a huge amount, but I can hear Bruno. Yeah, it's the only way to say it. Now, this is very, very, take your time here, okay? You're just going to keep wiggling around. It feels scary, but think about trying to cut this manually. And it's way, way easier than that. So you could even go over the whole thing, in fact. You'll really get that stuck down happy. And then the same with this congratulations. So you can see here it really snugs right in there. Yes. Good. Just move it over a little bit more. I could see the C. Yeah. Oh, it was probably right where it was. So yeah, take your time on this little bit here, because the results are worth it. Because you're worth it. And then off we go. Here we go. Moment of truth. Did Kylie line them up properly? Oh my goodness. Check it out, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh, what's with these spammers today? I'd use that. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get out. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, so you can see here on my congratulations, when it does a little zoom in, that there's actually a little fold here, and that's actually coming from the plate. So you might just want to get a piece of, just paper from your printer. I mean, do people have printers these days? I've heard they don't. But just your normal, just flat sheet of paper, not cardstock, because that would be too thick and it will throw it out. But just a sheet of paper, and that will stop you from getting any indentations in your die cutting. So there you go. Isn't that the coolest bundle? So if you haven't looked at this bundle, please do yourself a favor. It is such a great bundle, and so many great sentiments that you can use for all sorts of occasions. And if you're not sure, like if you haven't used them because you're like, I don't know which one goes with which, go and check out Lisa's page. In fact, Bruno might be able to give you a link directly to it, because I did find it one time. I'll have a little look later on if Bruno can't find it. But yeah, it's on her page. Now, like I said, if you feel that this isn't enough, like it's not popping off the page enough for you, I actually really like the subtleness of this. I think it just looks so elegant and pretty. I think I'm going to leave it as is because it's just gorgeous. But you could decide to sponge over the top. It's just so cute. Now, that's the congratulations. And this is our woohoo! It's actually very cute. And it's such a contradict, like it's like, what? I don't expect that to be on such an elegant card. But you know what? We'll go with tradition. Because I know lots of you will be like, no, congratulations. But if it's a really close friend, that's totally what I would use. But this is just so elegant and gorgeous. I just have to do it because it's so pretty. Look how gorgeous that is, people. Oh, I think I died. Now, am I going to raise it? I think I am. Yes. I feel it deserves to be raised. You raise me. Bit of mini. And I actually want to, instead of maybe going to the sentiment, I'm going to go to here because we've only got a certain amount of places that we can pop these dimensionals. There's only 2 spots. So that's a good way of doing it. Now I'm going to leave the S bit. I could stick that down, but if I wanted to stick this part down, you'd have to use a couple of them because you've got like a raised up section. So you just peel off, well, actually you can stick it down. So we'll stick it to it actually, just to make sure that it's exactly where it needs to be and that it's hidden. Yes. Yep, that looks good there. And then you just peel off the backing. And hopefully I don't bend this so that it's not happy. And then we get our other little one, do a bit of surgery. Peel that off. And now that's all stuck down and happy. So just a double. And it's not exactly perfect because the mini are a little bit different to the larger ones, but, you know, not enough that anyone would even know. No one will know. No one's going to know. They're going to know. They're not going to know. I know, isn't it just perfection? It really is. I feel like we need some Wink of Stella in those flowers too. But our piece of resistance, people. Dun, 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 dun. Look at these beautiful brush metallic dots. Oh my goodness. And clearly I love the gold because I'm out of gold in this one. So we're going to open this one, use a new pack, and just pop some really nice little embellishments on here. Grab your take your pick tool. You can use your sticky end if you want to, or whatever. I think Jessie uses the splayed end, which is the other side of this one. She likes using the splayed, which is that one there. I used to use this pokey one, so whatever you want to use. I used to use my scissors, so I love having the take your pick tool. It's like, yes. And we're just going to do some beautiful embellishing here. And I love that these metallic dots are bringing in the dots from the base. Really, really pretty, hey? And then we'll do another one. We could even do it here on top of the brushed. Ooh, yes. Isn't it? It's breathtaking. It's taking my breath away. Take my breath away. I'm in a singing mood today. I'm very excited by this card, can I just say? Let's get the Wink of Stella. I'm playing with everything today. It's like, whee! What else can we add on here? You can even do crystal effects on these flowers if you wanted to as well. So let's just pump out some colour from here. Sometimes your Wink of Stella just needs some pumping, so you just pump it and you'll see all the liquid come through here. And then you should get a good amount of glitter on here. Just see if I can angle it the right way so that you can see the glitter. Yeah, probably about there you can see it. So it's subtle. You're not going to see it like on the photos, but in person you definitely see it. So don't forget to use it because it's just so, so pretty. Squeeze. I think it's good to do it like, you know, their little stamens are coming out like the stamens are glitter. Now let's see if I can angle that to show you. Can you see the glitter on there? So much gold and glitter, and oh, it's so not a card that I would normally make. What happened to me today? I've gone all wedding and romantic. This is what happens, right? Love does crazy things to people, even me. So the last thing I want to do is just on the inside. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. And I'm pretty sure I have a spare piece. Ooh, we've got some of the paper. So that's, remember, we've got a second paper card if we want to. But I do have here, ooh, here they are. Found them. I've got a little strip of gold here that I can just stick here. It wasn't exactly this size, but I'm just going to stick it down the bottom here. It almost looks like a washi tape, hey? And it fits perfectly with this look. And it's just simple, but I think it's just so elegant to just have this little piece of resistance on the inside. Beautiful. And that just really dresses up this inside because this is a formal, elegant, stunning card. So we really want to go that extra mile to make it gorgeous. So this inside piece, if you have our card template layers, is the Poppy Parade size. And then what I'm going to do is bring in some more of our paper. Yeah, we're going all out, people. Why not? We've got these pieces here. Why not? And I've done it the opposite, just for something a bit of fun. There we go. And this piece here. So we're lining it up with the side and the base. And then we can come in with some more of this. Just did about a centimetre, which was about 3/4 of an inch. And all of this we keep. Every piece, people. Do not throw anything away. Sometimes Bruno becomes really ruthless and he throws something in the bin and I literally grab it out of the bin. I'm like, what? You threw out a scrap piece of paper that was 1 millimetre? How could you? How could you even? Oh my goodness. The piece of resistance. Oh my goodness, people, look at it. Thanks, Stampin' Up. You make us look like the hero of our own story. What do we think, people? Are we stinking loving this? I'm stinking loving it. I cannot believe that this is a creation we made together. You've all done so well. You should be very proud of your amazing, amazing card today. You've worked very hard on our collaboration together. So go and share and say, check out the card I collabed with Kylie on. Look at the card we made together. It was all my suggestions. Big thanks to Joanne, and there were so many great tips along the way. Really appreciate it. Kelly, yes, ceramic. Thank you, Kelly. I'm like, ceramic, marble. Yes, thank you all very much. Yes, I'm very happy with the white. We did really well picking that background, but all of them would just look so gorgeous in this card. It's just absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? I know. It's just so impressed with ourselves. You should be. Very nice. Love it. Ah, so happy you all enjoy it. I'm popping my embossing powder straight back in. Isn't that cool? Just undo this. Embossing powder goes back in. Bing! All happy. So Jackie asked a great question. She said, what page do I find the die for the flowers? So I know that Jackie is a demonstrator. So Jackie, you'll be able to get this collection now. Let me see if I can put a link to the flyer for you. Ta-da! So Stampin' Up have made it a pre-order for demonstrators. Another reason to become a demonstrator, because you get your hands on brand new products early, and you get to be part of our Crazy Crafters team. Bruno just sent out a pack to all our new Crazy Crafters with some merchandise and just some fun things that are from us. A pin, welcome to the team, which is really nice. So it should be, it's called Perfect Partners is what they've put it under. So if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, it should be the first banner that comes up when you log into the demonstrator page. But for those of you that aren't demonstrators, I'll get the flyer for you. This is an Australian flyer, so it's not for overseas, but I'm pretty sure that the numbers should be the same for everywhere worldwide. Perfect Partners dies. Oh, you love your mug. Yay. So hopefully that PDF works and that will have the numbers for you. They're not available for everyone else until the 1st. The 1st till the 30th. So you only get 1 month to get these dies. And yeah, really make the most of it because they're just such beautiful sets. Some of the stamp sets you may already have, and I'll just show you here on the screen what it looks like so that you can see all of them. Perfect Partners, there we go. So bundle and save. So we've got this gorgeous one here with the apples or limes or whatever you want to make them. And you can see, so the apple blossom, and they've got some really beautiful extra blossoms here. Even this like edgelet die, this sentiment one here, really, really beautiful. And the fresh cut ones that I used today, there's a really nice edgelet die as well that we could have even done our gold trim with this design, which would look absolutely gorgeous. Another layer again to a beautiful card. And then we have these ones down here, the piggy, the tree. We have the waterfall and the Yeti. So you could get just the dies. These are the bundles. So it's got like the bundle all together. Or you can just get the dies. So it says like Playful Piggy dies and then just the die number. Or you can get them in the 10% bundled saving. So if you don't already have the stamp set, then the bundled saving is really good. And then the Yeti. So there you go. That's all of them. And they start the 1st of September. So look out for that. And it's just running for 1 month only. So there you go. Hopefully that helps you all with your numbers and ordering and everything. But yeah, it's a great little idea because, you know, some of us don't like to fussy cut, and there's just no possible way that I would be able to fussy cut those flowers like that. There's no way I'm going through the middle of those flowers. So to me, it's just well worth getting, particularly this die. It's just an absolutely gorgeous flower. And you can see there'll be so many different ways that you can use this set. And you can see even colouring it. I've just used the sponging and some Wink of Stella. And yeah, I'm in love. So I think that was everything today. That was really fun, everyone. I always look forward to our live together and look forward to catching up with all of you. So if there's anything that we can do to help you, Kathy's asked a great question. When is OSR? That is coming up in the last weekend of September. So Online Stamping Retreat is an online event, and we know that this is going to be bigger than it was last year. Last year was huge. Well, actually it was this year, earlier on in the year. But we have learnt a lot from our last event. It was our first online stamping retreat together with Lisa and her daughter Gina and Bruno, of course. And we learnt so much. So we're looking forward to our next event. Bruno's cards. Oh my goodness, people. He's just an overachiever. Like, Bruno, you've got to calm down. You need to calm down. No, we love it. Bruno's card is literally going to blow your mind. Like, it's blowing my mind thinking about it. And I know you're going to love it. I haven't seen it anywhere online. So I will be shocked if you've done this card. And I know that you're going to love the event literally just for his. But he has two cards. I have 2 cards. Lisa has 2 cards. Gina has 2 cards. And then we have like another 3 cards of every single one of them with more ideas. So you are going to be brimming with ideas because it's just going to be so much fun. So many fun folds and really adventurous cards that actually aren't that difficult to make because we don't like fun fold cards that become distressing. We want it to still be easy for our beginners so that we can take you through step by step. So if you've never been to an online crafting retreat before, we got so much positive feedback from our event. We filled it. It's jam-packed full of info because we really want you to go back and watch the recording and to get the most out of it for years to come, because you can use it for so many different things. And we have Becky in the house. Hello, Becky. Good to see you. So I'll put up the link again for the online stamping retreat so that you're getting all of the information. We will have a lot more coming through as soon as September hits. It's going to be like bang. You'll be like, whoa, online stamping retreat information everywhere, because that's when registration starts. And that's just what Kathy asked. When can we sign up? We want to sign up. I understand, Kathy. 1st of September. That's when you can sign up. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. That makes me so happy because it's going to be a really good event. And I've put lots of work into it. I've got some more things to do today so that we can start getting our measurement sheet all done, so that as soon as you sign up, you get all your measurements. You can start planning and prepping all of your projects ready to go for the event at the end of September. So very exciting. Even if you can't come live, don't worry, there'll be a lifetime recording for you. So even if you can't come along, then that will be great. And I'm so glad, Jackie, yes, please come along to this one. You totally missed out. Bruno had the most incredible album / recipe book. Like, it was just amazing what he made. So yes, thank you, Kathy. Thank you for asking that great question. And first time for Heather. Welcome, Heather. We love having you here. And thank you to all our friendly stalkers, the ones that piped up today. We love to see your face or your name. I feel like I see your face when I see your name pop up, and it helps me connect with you, and then we can give you a bit of a shout out, which is always nice. And Heather, 3 a.m. That sounds like me. Will there be alternatives for stamp sets to use? Some of them will be like a project. So I know with Bruno, he's got one project with one bundle or a set of products, but then he's got the same type of card. So it's more like the card itself using different products. So there'll be lots and lots of sort of giving you an idea of using that fun fold card or that project, that card, but using different products to make that card, which is similar to what I did today. Like if you saw these two cards next to one another, would anyone know that I've cased the Incredible Beck? Would you look at this and go, oh my goodness, she's totally cased Beck? Would you look at it and think that this is the same card? And that's the cool thing about using the different products for the same card. Once you get a layout or you get a fun fold card that you love, you can just swap out any products you have. So even if you don't have the items, you're going to be able to swap it out for anything you have. And that's what we want to do. We want you to use what you have. Use what you have in your collection. We're teaching you to use what you have on hand. So this one, like this layout here, you can use on all sorts of different things. Even if you don't have those circle dies, just swap it out for maybe cutting a rectangle. If you don't have a die, just cut it out. Cut out a square or cut out a rectangle. Use one of my card template layouts to cut a shape, and then you've got the same layout. Like you can see with this one with Bex, she's done this layout, so you could very easily, instead of having the circle, just have this framed cut piece where you don't need any dies. So maybe you don't have the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. There's always a way. You can always swap it out. That's what we want for you. We want to give you creative independence and creative confidence so that you can use what you have on hand and not feel like you have to keep buying, especially in the days that we're in now. And a lot of people are sort of holding back a little bit. You want to use what you have. And if you're not using what you have, I keep saying this to people, but sell it. Get rid of it. Get it out of your room so then you can buy the new stuff and buy the new dies. And yeah, why not? If you're not using it, why is it sitting in your craft room? Go make some money and then buy the stuff you want. Because a lot of people don't let go of their Stampin' Up stuff. Let it go, let it go. I've got to throw my rubbish plates in the bin, don't I? It reminded me of that song. So yes, that's our goal, is to help you feel more creative and more confident in using what you have. Just swap it out. Just go, what have I got that I could use instead of that? And you can do it. So thank you all very much. Big hugs to you all. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. Where does that time go? I feel like I blink and it's like a time vortex. I'm going to miss you a lot this week. We'll hopefully see you online somewhere, either on our Instagram or Facebook or, somewhere online, our email. If you're not signed up for our newsletter, make sure you sign up for our newsletter just to get updates. If you live in Australia and you want a demonstrator to help you with your creative process, please, we're happy to help you. Only Australians, though, sadly. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And thank you for all the feedback and the random act of kindness cards. Thank you, Charlotte, Kylie, Beck. Hugs. And we'll see you next week for more fun. Thank you, everyone. Big hugs. Ciao for now. Oh, Samantha asked, how much is it in Australian dollars? The online stamping retreat is about, I think it's $40 US, so it's about $65 Australian. But it does depend on the currency exchange, so it does change. But yes, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Yay! Bye, everyone. Bye. See you soon. I missed you already. Don't go.